Well, it's been a while. We're in November now. I think it's been a month since we last met. So the Halloween season has passed us. It was very productive for me. I loved it. I love October. It's a time where I can catch up on some films I've been wanting to watch for a while. Typically, those things have horror elements to it. Not always, but also I try to play maybe one horror game each year, and I was successful. And that can kind of lead us into the what are you playing section of our discussion. And I'll go first. Uh, I beat the original Doom for the first time in my life.
Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. I had a good time playing it. I've heard of the BFG, the legendary BFG gun, and I got to experience why it was so legendary. That was fun. I did not follow a guide or a walkthrough. I just kind of played it blind, and I had a really good time. I'm not the biggest first-person shooter guy, but I do like to kind of experience gaming history a bit. About 9 or 10 years ago, I played through the first Halo. Through that campaign, I enjoyed that too. So I think that's like the third first-person shooter I've ever beaten. GoldenEye, Halo, and Doom. As far as I
Solid
can,
game.
yeah, I had a good time. You know what was depressing about it though?
What's that?
I keep track on a Excel spreadsheet like my backlog, like movies I watched for the first time as well as games I play and beat for the first time. I've only beaten 3 games for the first time this year in 2025. Only 3.
Hmm.
Yeah, and Doom is one of them. It's so pathetic. Like I get all of this in my head, like, oh, I want to play all this stuff, I want to watch all this stuff, and I typically just fail. I don't know. I don't know if it's like this choice paralysis thing, but that's why I was pretty proud of myself in October. I beat a new game, but I also watched a lot of movies I've wanted to watch for a long time. So made me happy. And then there was a blizzard the other night in Tennessee, and it was freezing. But anyway,
Yeah,
that's me. Go ahead, Ross.
I was like, yeah, I was like just really cold. Like,
Mhm. I mean, so far we've had a pretty nice autumn, though. For the most part, it's just been really nice weather. Um, got to see the colorful trees for a long time. Last year, I feel like fall only lasted 2 weeks or so. Like the trees just went from green to nothing in just a short amount of time. This year, I got to really enjoy it and soak it in.
Mhm.
So, 2025 was a good fall. Ross, since you opened your mouth, what are you playing?
um, I mean, of course, I haven't been playing 14 as much just because of all the DDoS attacks recently, but um, been kind of playing a lot of random things. I actually beat 2 games since we last talked. Demon's Roots. I finally just started like playing it again, and it left me feeling this sense of like I need to chase that high that the game gave me, because like even though it was like a really depressing game, like it also was like hopeful, and like I don't know, like just really sad that like now I have to like find another game to like try to take, I don't know, like to be in its footsteps. And that led me to going, oh, I'm gonna try out Wadanohara, the of the Deep Blue Sea. It's like a little RPG maker game. Starts off really cute and it gets into really dark territory. But I beat that as well. only took me like a day, which it was like 8 hours long, I think. And then the new Unity, or not Unity, Unity Cup for Uma Musume was released last week, so I've been doing that. And I tried playing Black Souls because I heard that was like another really good RPG Maker game that was like people, when they talk about Est Libra, which is another one of my favorite games, and then Demon's Roots, like they mentioned Black Souls in the same like this is a really good game, and like I played it, I was like, this is just an edgier Dark Souls that's turn based, and like leveling up your party members is kind of messed up. I don't know what I could say on the podcast, but let's just say there's glue involved. Giving them glue, sticky white things.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's okay, Gabe. You'll learn when you get older.
I'm like, what does
Yeah,
this mean?
You give them seeds to level them up.
Okay. I thought you were talking about literal glue. Okay.
Oh no, like
Gotcha.
characters seed.
That's
But
interesting.
yeah. And then I was like, I'm gonna drop playing that, and then I'm just gonna start like, because I was reading Higurashi When They Cry on the treadmill, and now I'm like, I don't know, this is like an 80-hour long visual novel, I think. I'm just gonna start reading it in front of the TV as well. So I've been doing that, and I've been hooked. Like I'm only on like the second chapter, but it's been really good.
I always feel like such a casual because I never like know any of the things you're talking about.
I mean, I just play a lot of like, I guess I just play like a lot of weeb stuff.
Well, that's cool. Nothing wrong with weeb stuff. I think I'm just like very casual weeb. I guess it'd be like mainstream weeb, I guess. I don't know.
You're just a very specific niche, that's all.
That is true. Yeah, I think someone said once hardcore casual. I think that's probably what I would say I am. I guess a very, very focused interest within a genre, I guess.
Yeah.
I think with movies though, I'm more open-minded to I can just kind of watch anything. I guess because it takes less of a commitment. It's just an hour and a half. Sure, I'll try it out, you know. Or if it's like a really old game or something. But
Well, luckily with movies, it's easy to collect everything in it. You don't gotta play it a million times or for a million hours. You just watch it once and you collected it all.
yeah, that's true. You do 100% run. Just watch the movie. That's it.
Dude, I've 100%ed so many movies.
Here's the thing, though. Like, my brain is if I really like something and I watch it or play it, I instantly want to go read about it and learn about it, like how it was made and all that stuff. So that's kind of like my post-game thing with movies. I instantly want to see, where was this movie filmed? Like, is it within driving distance where I can go see the filming locations, stuff like that? Speaking of, I learned that the house in Poltergeist is an Airbnb.
Oh, yeah.
And the people that own it,
Whoa.
yeah, the people that own it have it decorated exactly how it was in 1982 or whenever that movie came out.
That's so smart.
So they have like the Star Wars blankets in the kids' room. They have like the old box TV in the living room and stuff. I want to go sleep there so bad. I looked it up. It's $600 a night. So, I mean, that in itself is bad. But if like a group of 6 of us went there. It's only $100, you know?
True.
And for nerds like me, like going to filming locations is like my favorite reason for travel. That's like what I love. I love that stuff so much. So one day I will sleep in the poltergeist house.
That'd be awesome. And we'll watch
Sorry, Ross. I didn't
Poltergeist while we're
take.
there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I love that. I stood in the neighborhood that Michael Myers stalked the babysitters in the first Halloween. I went there and I walked the same path that Michael Myers walked across the street as he chased Laurie Strode.
And you were just
It's
singing
amazing.
a theme song the whole time.
Yeah, I was, and I tried to get into the house with a kitchen knife and a mechanic's outfit. I had to, fully live the experience. Yeah. Just kidding. I did not do that. But I do love going to filming locations. That's one of my favorite things. Sorry, Ross. Were you done?
Yeah, I didn't have anything else. Basically, it was just a bunch of weeb crap.
Bunch of weeb crap. Sweet. Well, Brandon, I know that you're not going to have anything to say, so you might as well just go next.
Well, speaking of movies, I was actually on a movie set Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, I'm helping make a movie. It's not like a big movie or anything, but it's still cool. But I can't say more than that because of NDAs and stuff. But yeah, but I'm also writing a short film right now, and I'm working on it with some buddies down here. We're gonna make our own little film and stuff.
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah, so I'm not playing video games. I'm making movies. So Gabe will love my movie when it comes out, I bet. Even if it's B movie trash.
I will watch it.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
Oh, it'll probably just post on YouTube, and then I'll send you all the link. But yeah.
Okay. That works. Congratulations, man. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it. So that's all my free time is doing stuff like that.
Nice. I made some movies in high school, but if I ever showed them or talked to anybody about them, I'd be totally destroyed.
I think I've seen some clips here and there. And yes.
Yeah, those have to stay buried forever.
Oh yeah.
All right, Tim, tell us about FF11.
Well, I've been playing FF11. I got my ninja relic, and I'm trying to get it maxed out so I can be a crazy ninja. Been playing Dragon Quest 1 and 2. I've been playing Tales of Xillia. I've been doing my platinum run of Trails in the Sky, the first, the remake of Trails in the Sky, and that's it.
Okay. Only, 6 or 7 games? That's it?
Yeah. I'm pretty far in DQ1. I will say DQ1. DQ1 is a game, I love it, but I will probably never play it again unless I'm doing like a play them all in order type thing, like in numbered order. Because it's just that game is ridiculously hard. Yeah.
There are many versions of it. I've only played the NES version and the Super Nintendo remake. I haven't played any other version. But that's the only Dragon Quest game that I have nostalgia with, because that's the only one I played when I was a kid. And I've beaten 1, 2, 3, 4, and half of 8. But 2, 3, 4, and 8 I played later. So are you going to play 2 right after 1?
Yeah, I've already started 2 though. I've been kind of jumping between the 2 games, and I haven't finished DQ3, but I'm pretty far in it. I need to go back and finish it though. But yeah, I'm actually kind of playing all 3 of them at the same time, I guess. But I'm
That's
really far in 1, so
cool, man. I actually really want to play through those at some point. The HD 2D HD remakes.
yeah,
Mm. I've
they're
kind of
really
gotten
good.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten into a Dragon Quest mood lately. It usually takes about every 6 years or so I'll get in the mood for Dragon Quest. I know that sounds oddly specific, but it's true. Uh, I beat Dragon Quest 4 like 6 years ago. Then I beat 1, 2, and 3 about 6 or 7 years before that or something. And I've just kind of been feeling it lately. So
The
I don't
only
know which
ones
I'll
oh, what's that?
I don't know which I'll play though. Like if I'll like play a different version of 1 or if I'll just go and play Dragon Quest 5. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to play through all of them. The only ones I've ever beaten are DQ8, 8 and 11, I think, are the only 2 that I've ever beaten.
Huh. I didn't know that.
I'd say
They'd
those
be-
are the 2 most popular in the West, probably 8 and 11.
Yeah, eight's my favorite. I love 8, but I also don't have the same exposure to them that I guess a lot of other people do. Like I've played some of the other ones, but I never beat them. That I can recall.
It's funny that like you've beaten 8, but I like that's the only one like well 7 and 8 are the only non 10 ones that I haven't beaten. Well, I guess 7, 8, and 10, I guess, but I don't know, like I guess if we ever got the MMO like or the offline version, I don't know.
I wish we would. I understand why we don't get like the MMO of Dragon Quest X, but the offline Dragon Quest X, I don't know why we haven't gotten that. Because I think it would do well enough. I mean, they're putting out every other Dragon Quest here.
My brother played the MMO 10, and he loved it.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I wish we'd get it. That's one of those like Square Enix things that's just like, why? Why not? But is there anything else, Tim?
No, that's it for me on that.
Okay. Well, cool. I don't remember if I said this before, but my next uh game is Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm playing it this week. I'm trying to. I had in-laws and stuff over, and I had to move a lot of things in my office. I've just been in the process of cleaning it up, and I think I'm gonna play the PS4 version. So I got to get my PS4 out and play that first. So by next week, I'll be able to let you guys know at least what I think of the beginning.
Nice.
Um, so we had some gaming news recently. There's been several interviews about Final Fantasy VII Part 3. We had the State of Play this week, and there's some Steam stuff that was talked about today, I think. Well, before that, Tim, do you want to share your cool news?
Yeah. Lauren and I in April are gonna go to FanFest. Thank you, Gabe.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Uh,
So that'll be
I'm gonna take my GoPro if they allow people to have that stuff in there.
well. I've seen videos of YouTubers that have gone and they've shown some footage. I don't know if how restricted it is, but I don't think you can film during the presentation, but I mean you can film like the crowd and different things.
Yeah. We're excited.
So
I'm excited about it.
yeah, you and Roscoe would probably remember better than me. During the fan fests, what do they usually reveal during the first fan fest for 14? Like each cycle, like the first fan fest. Is it a
They
new
usually just show
job?
the trailer. And
Okay. So the
and I
trailer
think,
for the next big expansion.
yeah. And then like I remember like watching like the like the very first like Dawn Trail one or whatever, and like I mean they announced like that there was going to be they announced the 2 jaws. They didn't announce like what they were. They just said, "Oh, we're going to have a melee like a melee and a magical DPS." So we'll probably get something like that. Like we'll get that much at least, I think.
Do you think we'll get a tank and a fizz ranged?
I think so.
Did we talk about like this before, like our predictions or what we want for that?
Um I I might have like mentioned it in chat, but like I'm pretty sure I have a feeling for tank it's going to be Viking. I can't really say too much on why, but and then physical range, maybe a blitzball, maybe like a blitzer, or maybe
Blitzer.
oh, maybe we'll get like a oh, what is it? Like a corsair type job, like a more I don't know, like gun based that isn't magic, more so just like trick shotty type stuff, I guess.
I hope it's more interesting though, and we get like a blitzer or something. I mean, I hope we just have like another like more like off the wall job. I think a lot of people would be excited for that too.
They're just gonna release Waka and call him the Blitzer.
Well, I'm sure that the pre-order bonus you'd get like Waka attire and stuff like that. Waka glam.
A
It would be
little
kind of cool learning.
tiny.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say like a Waka minion.
Yeah.
It would actually be cool to have all the different like shots and stuff as like your abilities.
Yeah.
All 3 of
What
them.
was the thing? What was the thing that you said, Roscoe, at the marathon?
What?
It was a funny thing about Jekt. I don't even remember.
Oh yeah. That sounds so stupid. It's like if somebody was ever like saying that Jekt wasn't there on time, they'd be like, "Eject, you late."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. So for the 1 or 2 that are watching this is what you're missing out on for the marathons.
Oh,
Is about, I mean, 90% of the footage is just us there sitting like zombies, and then 10% is Roscoe coming up with something ridiculous, and then we just kind of die laughing and become energized all of a sudden. Just throwing that in there. But anyway, yeah, Tim, that's cool. You'll definitely have to record all you can and let us know how it was, and we'll definitely highlight that here on the channel. All right, let's get into the gaming news. What do you guys want to talk about first? The state of play or the Steam stuff?
I feel like the Steam one will go a little faster, to be honest. There's less to kind of talk about
Okay.
overall.
Well, Ross, you seem to be the most excited about the Steam stuff. How about you let us know what was revealed?
I mean, like the I guess like the 2025 edition or 2026 edition, I guess, of a Steam machine, which I'm not really excited about that. I guess like the big thing for me was like the controller, like the Steam controller, because like I don't know, I'm like really big on my controllers having parallel sticks, and the fact that they have like 2 touchpads, like below those, that's really awesome. And there's also like, of course, like rear buttons, which I mean, I could take those or leave them, but I think the big thing though for me is like it looks like a nice controller, and also that I can't think of what it was called, but it was like the the VR headset type thing. I'm considering getting that, but I don't know. Like that's a lot of money probably.
So can you play any Steam game like in a VR type mode where you can just play it in the goggles?
I mean that would be my understanding, or at least like I have AR glasses. I mean, I'm guessing it would work like the same as like similar to that. I guess with like a little bit more enhancements to it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Does the Steam machine come with all of that, or is it all separate?
I think it's all separate.
Okay. I love stuff like that, like a Steam console where you can play all of your games. I bought an Alienware version of that like 10 years ago. And that's how like started playing my Steam games was on that machine, but it only went so far. So then after that I just had like a gaming laptop, and then I got a Steam Deck, which has been really great. But I got my first actual like gaming PC about a year ago. So even though I love stuff like a Steam machine, like a console experience for like your PC library, I don't know if I would get it this time. I don't know if I would need it. It really just depends on one, the price. Um, I've heard, I can't verify this, but I heard that it's like power wise, it's in between like an Xbox Series X or a Series S and a PS5. Have you guys heard that?
I haven't heard anything about it.
That's
Yeah, I
what
never had that.
I just briefly read that. So I don't know if I would get it this time around. Because there's rumors that the next Xbox console is going to be pretty much like a PC console, where you can like access any PC library in the console. And that seems like it would be a lot more like powerful, but I'm guessing it's also going to be really expensive too, like probably $1,000 at least. And that's just crazy. But if that new Steam machine is like half of that, that's pretty cool. And I hope a lot of people would support that. Hope it does well. But yeah, the controller does look great. But if you have a gaming PC,
That's probably why I'm not gonna get the Cube, because like I mean I already have like a solid gaming PC.
yeah,
I don't know. My issue is I have my PC in my office, and I play mostly PC now, which I love now. But the problem is like I can't take my PC downstairs where Lauren and I have TVs. So I could play. This is gonna be. I'm not obsessed. I can stop whenever I want, but I could play FF11 in my living room with my wife there, and I wouldn't have to like lock myself away in my office to play FF11. Look, I can stop. Don't judge me.
I just want every room in my house to have access to FF11, so at all times I can play. I can stop though.
I just thought of an amazing idea for a short. Just showing clips of like Tim just obviously like addicted to Final Fantasy XI, and just situations of him like where it would seem like he's buying drugs and stuff, except he's just like getting more FF11 stuff. And
11 time cards.
Lauren's just like you need to change. And he's like, I I'll change now, I promise.
I did change. I changed jobs.
I made a Vena deal with the devil.
I think that'd be hilarious, and we should do that because the shorts that have gone on this channel have just stupidly done really well.
Yeah.
Like just that little update of us setting up the marathon.
I guess people were just like, "That's a lot of PS5s." That was like the main thing. It's like, what?
Well, I mean, the fact that the marathons were streamed on my channel and that just random clip went on this channel, it's kind of confusing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because people that watch that short, they probably have no idea what this is about. It's just tons of PS5s everywhere.
You don't just have 50 PS5s, bro? What's your deal?
It's like that one YouTube video where it's like, I have 3 PS3s.
I don't know what that is.
It's like this guy that's like, I guess like bragging because like whenever the PS3 was like first out, it was like really hard to get them. He's like, I have 3 PS3s. It's like I don't have 1 PS3. I don't have 2 PS3s. I have 3 PS3s, and it's just like just doing random crap like that.
Is he the guy that bought a PS3 and then took it outside in front of the line and smashed it with a hammer?
No, not that guy.
That's so terrible. Like people are just dying to get one, and someone spent $600 just to take it outside and smash it with a hammer in front of a bunch of nerds.
That sounds right.
Yeah, we should do that. We should have Lauren do that to Tim's FF11 stuff.
Oh my gosh.
No.
That would not go over well. I would immediately go after her Sailor Moon stuff.
Oh, no.
You know,
Just imagine that, like, court case just destroyed all of his like Final Fantasy XI merchandise, and it's like, what the heck is that? Well, that's pretty cool Steam news. I'll keep an eye on those prices. I'm a big controller collector actually, so depending on how much that controller is, I might check that out. Sony State of Play. I mean, not much really appealed to me. Of course, the Dragon Quest VII new trailer and Octopath Zero, I suppose. I mean, that stuff's cool, but there's nothing that just directly appealed to me. Still no Final Fantasy. But is there anything that you guys wanted to highlight about that showcase?
I want to play the Digimon story game because I actually heard it's a pretty cool RPG, and I just noticed they're like, oh, here's a new edition. I'm just like, dang it, I haven't even played the original. Well, apparently the newest Digimon game got a lot of good reviews recently,
Yeah, I heard it's doing pretty well.
which usually, you
That's
know,
cool.
it doesn't. So, I am also curious about the Marvel fighting game because I like fighting games a little bit, but you know, it'll be what it is. We'll see.
I'm not meaning to change the subject, but I forgot about this. I did splurge and get the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Ooh.
Because I played the old Mortal Kombat games on Super Nintendo. That collection comes with like every version of all those games, like the Game Boy ones, Sega, Super, Arcade, Game Gear. It's crazy how many versions of those games it comes with that collection.
jeez.
Yeah, but I like that. I want Final Fantasy to do that. Imagine if they made a collection of Final Fantasy 1 through 6 and it had every version of all those games in it.
That's what they need to do. I was talking to Josh about that with Dragon Quest VII, the remake.
Quest
Because
also.
I guess that they're like changing that game a lot. Because my brother played 7, and so he was telling me like that they're changing it a lot, and I'm like, well, that's great, but what about people who wanted to play the original? Because I guess there was 2 versions. There's a PlayStation version, then there's the 3DS version, and then there's this new remake. You know, and they're all different, I guess, in some way. But I'm like, what if people wanted to play all 3? You know, the other 2 are very limited access. It's PlayStation 1, I think, or 2. I think it was PlayStation 1. And then the 3DS, which are both consoles that, you got to go out and find one, you got to get it, and then you got to find the game and everything. So I really wish that they would make it to where when they make a remake of the game like that, that they add in the older versions of the game.
Yeah.
That reminds me, there was another game that I was playing, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection, like randomly. It was like a lot of old Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on that.
Like, how many Yu-Gi-Oh games are there?
I don't know, like there's a lot that were like on the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, like at least 9 or 10 or something crazy.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So they've put all of those old versions in a new way to play them?
I mean, not like in a new way. It's just all the old, just like a old collection, and some of them are like translated versions of the games that I don't think we even got in the States.
See, I love that. I love that all these like collections are coming out like that, but man, Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest could benefit so much from that because like I hold on to my PS3 because I love the digital libraries in the PS3 of like all the PS1 games you can get. But Dragon Warrior 7 or Dragon Quest 7 is one that you can't even get through the PS3 digital library.
Mhm.
So to play the original version, you literally have to go get an old copy of the game, like physical copy. And I mean, that's really unrealistic for people to do, to have to do that. But I don't think enough people care about the original versions of all these of those like old RPGs for Square to do it. But then you see like Mortal Kombat doing it, you know, like every version of all those old games in one collection. I don't know.
Didn't they make Dragon Quest 11 playable as a 2D, like an old school game, where you could pick?
Yeah, there's 3 different versions. There's one that is like a Super Nintendo game. There's one that's like a 3DS style game, and then there's like the PS4 graphic one. That's that's amazing. Final
Yeah, and
Fantasy needs to do that.
well, and if they're willing to put in that work on DQ11, you know, I don't see why they wouldn't do the work to do that for, the other games in the series and Final Fantasy.
Mhm. Yeah, uh, it certainly wouldn't hurt anything, and I don't see budget wise how much it would be to make like a Super Nintendo version of you know a newer FF game. Could make the purists happy, and you can still appeal to new audiences.
Hmm.
But video game preservation and all that stuff could probably be its own talking point one night. But uh, back to state of play. I know I got us off track with the Mortal Kombat thing. The fighting game, Marvel fighting game, Brandon.
Yeah,
When
just
does that come out?
I think it's 2026, but I don't know, just looked cool.
Did you sign up for the beta? Because the
I,
beta's out.
oh, I didn't. I might have to go do that. Because that could just be fun. Oh, it's PS5 closed beta. Never mind. I'm not cool enough to own a PS5. I just have a big old PC.
You've kind of always been that way, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like just a PC.
I think
Yeah.
I got a PS4 like early on when it came out, and that's like the last newest system I ever bought.
I don't think you really need to buy it.
No, I'm getting one for my kids for Christmas, but yeah, other than that, nothing. Not a PS5. They're getting a Switch 2, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all the good stuff has committed to be multi-platform, including PC. So there you go. Is there any more state of play stuff?
I really hope we get that that Muso game that's by NIS. It's basically like it just kind of reminded me of like Action Disgaea, like something I've always wanted, and we're getting it somewhere. I'll probably have to like. I hope it. I'm sure we'll get it over here.
Did they say Japan only at the expo?
They didn't say that, but I do worry because I mean NIS is kind of. I mean, I wonder if it'd be like something too obscure for them to publish over. I guess localize and publish over here.
Well,
I don't
like
know.
Disgaea is
Well, it's not
big
Disgaea.
enough. Sure, but it's marketed as like the people that made Disgaea, right?
Like there are Disgaea monsters in it, definitely, and like it's just like I don't know. It just basically looked like a Muso Disgaea game, from what I can tell.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, I suppose. I mean, I've never played Disgaea. The first one is definitely on my backlog. I'd like to experience it sometime.
I love that game.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest strategy RPG fan. Like overall, it's just not my thing. I mean, I love turn-based games, but I think strategy RPG is pretty kind of overwhelming. I mean, even though I've beaten the first Tactics, like thinking about playing the new one is kind of intimidating to me a little bit. But I at least want to burst out of that bubble. And Disgaea is a game that I would for sure try out. Above Fire Emblem, actually. I'd probably play it before Fire Emblem and maybe above the old like Matsuno games like Ogre Battle, Tactics Ogre. I don't know. We'll see. Have you guys played the original Tactics Ogre?
Maybe like 10 minutes of it.
Is that the one that was just re-released?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah, I've played through some of it. Yeah. There's a lot of things about that game I don't like.
I remember seeing an interview where Sakaguchi said that Tactics Ogre was his favorite game of all time. And it makes sense. I think that's why FF Tactics happened. But I thought that was kind of cool. So I'll play it eventually. Anything else state of play?
Not for me.
Yeah. Most of the time, I'm just a lot of those showcases and stuff just aren't for me, I suppose.
I will say there was one point where they made me mad. Or frustrated is the word I'll use. When they were saying like this beloved RPG franchise or whatever. And it ended up
Yeah.
being Octopath Zero. I was just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I think the wording was Square Enix beloved RPG franchise.
Yeah. And I was like, here it is, we're gonna get something. And then it was, which I'm excited for, Octopath Zero, but like come on, it's not
Yeah.
that great, like come on.
It's not their beloved franchise. Like the way they worded it, it's not that. I mean, it's a beloved franchise, but the way they worded it made it seem like we're going to talk about a new Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched Maximilian Dudes, because he watched it and he had the same reaction when he watched it. He goes, "Oh, here we go," and he goes, "Oh," because he was wanting
Yeah,
for some Seven stuff.
At
yeah.
least it's not as bad as like Jeff Keighley going like saying something about FF and then it wound up being like a Taco Bell like
Oh, yeah.
slash FF7 remake tie-in or whatever. I can't remember
Yeah,
the exact thing, but
I think he said something like, speaking of Final Fantasy, and everybody's like, oh, and he's like, no, no. He's like, no, no, it's not that. He's like, there's a Grubhub, uh, like, collaboration with Final Fantasy XIV or something like that. But, um, yeah, I haven't seen Max's reaction, but he usually gets information pretty accurate with things. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, especially what he said about FF15.
Yeah, how no HD FF game has had towns except for the 7 remake games. That's that's pretty accurate information there. Anyway, uh so this is a really special time of the year for me. I've already said how October just uh makes me want to catch up on films I haven't seen or rewatch stuff. November and December is when I feel like I'm the most like this is weird, but energized to play games. Like, can you be energized to play games? I guess so.
I
Um,
could see that.
most motivated. That's probably a good word. Um, so I had a question for all of you guys. Was there a go-to game that you would play growing up, like when it would snow and school would be canceled? It's kind of a weird question. It might be too narrow, but
Mm, there was one that I played. Uh, I don't remember. I remember it. Yeah, it might have been during like a snow time, or it might have just been like a weekend or something. But it was snowing. Was Legend of Legaia. I played. I don't know if you guys have ever played that, but it's a PS1 RPG. Very martial arts driven. Amazing game. But I remember playing that during. I think it was snowing when I played it, but during like the holiday season. I remember that one. Yeah.
mhm. I do remember that game. It's pretty much like the whole battle system is like blue magic based, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're learning monster abilities.
Yeah.
I played it. I liked it. I don't remember how far I got, but it's definitely on my backlog to go finish it. But every time it would snow when I was a kid and like school would be canceled, I would be in the mood to play Super Mario RPG. Like there was something that triggered in my brain on a snow day where it's like, I gotta go play Mario RPG again. So I think I've beaten that game like between 10 and 20 times, just because when school would be canceled, I would just want to go start a new playthrough, which is really strange. I don't know if that's just a me thing. Sounds like it,
I
but
didn't have any. I didn't have anything that like I played regularly, but and I do have like really fond memories of like snow days and playing. Or like senior year of high school, like I was playing Skies of Arcadia, like whenever we had like a really bad snowstorm, and then 2 years before that, playing FF4 for the first time, and I feel like there's some other games. I guess like also I'd be going over to like my friend's house and playing like Smash Brothers or Smash Brothers Melee or Fantasy Star Online, like just split screen multiplayer mode.
Oh man, that triggered a
uh,
memory for me. The Fantasy Star
what,
Online.
Smash or Fantasy
Both,
Star?
but most actually Fantasy Star, because we actually like we wouldn't normally play Fantasy Star at our house, but on road trips we would like hook up an old tiny tube TV with our GameCube, and like me and my brother would just play during the whole road trip, just some Fantasy Star Online split screen. It's like I forgot about that, but like that's what we did. We played it for 6-8 hours just playing that game in the back of the car. And we did multiple car trips too. I don't know how I forgot that, but that's just it's hilarious. Like I said, we wouldn't really play it at home much, but like road trips, man, for whatever reason, Fantasy Star got busted out.
Yeah, usually on road trips, I'd pull out the Game Boy, but that's pretty intense. Just playing Fantasy Star Online split screen on this little TV in the back of a van.
Heck yeah,
That's
dude.
awesome.
We're way
Sounds
cooler than Game
amazing.
Boy.
That is way cooler than Game Boy. Have you tried to play like an actual Game
Oh
Boy
yeah, yeah.
recently?
Yeah, I got two
It's
colors
it's
and
horrible.
yeah, I don't know how we did it.
I really do not know. Like I'm big on playing stuff on original hardware, but I cannot play anything on original Game Boy ever again.
We just got to get
The
you
light,
an IPS screen on it, and you'll be set.
well, yeah, sure, that's fine. I had one of those adapters that had like a lamp that
The
would
little
shine.
swirly worm light thing.
It wasn't that. It was just like this screen that attached on the front, and it kind of was out for a few inches, and it would one magnify, but it would also shine a light on it. It was really inconvenient, but man, old Game Boys, they're I don't know how we played those.
Dude, I had so
Growing
many
up.
hours in my Game Boy Pocket.
Yeah,
Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I don't even know how we. Yeah, yeah. It's ridiculous.
yeah. I totally missed out on Fantasy Star Online though. Uh, it's funny Ross brought that up because that's actually Smash Brothers Melee and Fantasy Star Online is what I remember the most of you and the Roarks playing whenever I would go over there.
Yeah, it was like that and maybe Bomberman Jetters.
I don't remember that,
It
but
was
Dude.
a lot of it was a blast. I mean, but I don't know, it's like really fun multiplayer game even though it's like the some of the bombers are like really broken. Like one of them can just like freeze time, I think. And it was just like I was like, this is all the other ones had like, oh, I'm just gonna like rearrange some of the bombs.
it's weird because Bomberman is a franchise that whenever I have seen it played, it looks really fun, but I've never really played it much because I mean you pretty much have to play a multiplayer, right?
No.
I mean,
The
There's single player mode.
yeah, I'd actually say the single player modes for the GameCube ones. What is it, Bomberman, Jetters, and what's the other one called?
I think it's Bomberman Generation.
Generations, yeah, those two single player modes are so good. Like I played the snot out of those two growing up.
There's a Game Boy Color one where you collect monsters and like they have, and you fight with them, and it's like really awesome. I can't remember the name of it, but like I remember playing that. Like also around, it was also like when it was like snowing in like early 2004.
Okay. I have the Super Nintendo Bomberman games, but that's it. I didn't even know there were GameCube ones.
The N64 ones are like, I need to play through the second attack because it has like a really awesome like monster, like you have like this little companion and I think you like evolve it over the game.
Okay. Have you played Bomberman, Tim?
Yeah, I think Barman 64 was the one that I played the most, and then I don't know why when you said Bomberman 64, it reminded me of Pilot Wings. Do you guys remember the game Pilot Wings?
Oh yeah.
I
I
never
love
played
that
Pilot Wings.
game. I love that game.
Like the Super Nintendo one or the 64 one?
The 64 one. I love the 64
Yeah.
one.
That's the one I played the most. Was the one on 64. I usually spent most of that time just trying to crash into things though. Like I didn't play
Same.
That just unlocked a memory of like I got like this PS1 demo disc and like Ace Combat 3 was in it. And like every time I would play it, I would just like try to crash into buildings and die. Just like
Yeah.
really spectacularly.
And games like that are so fun though. Like that's something about older games that are so magical is just trying to do things that you're not supposed to. There was this skating game for PS1 called Thrasher Skate and Destroy. And like the skater physics, it's like very ragdoll-ish. So if you crash, like your body just like totally just folds into a pretzel and it's hilarious. And like you can go to this part of town where there's like this subway train going by and you can just like skate and jump right on top of the train and it just knocks you everywhere and it's hilarious. Like I didn't try to skate at all. I just tried to thrash. But like, oh man, I want to look that up on eBay now. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah, I'm unlocking core memories right now with this conversation. You guys remember the game Goemon's Great Adventure on the
Yeah, I
N64?
had that. So good.
I have it, and I love that game.
Dude, it was like thinking back now, it's just ridiculous the things you do in that game. Like it makes no sense and it's so dumb, but it's so fun.
Yeah, it is so fun. But you're right. And as a kid, I'm like, what the hell is going on? You turn to a giant like Gundam, and you're like fighting. I forget what you're fighting, but you're fighting this crazy thing, and
I
it's
think
just like,
you find like a building at some point or something. I don't know.
yeah,
It's
it's
so
like some
weird.
crazy stuff, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell am I playing? It's like I remember I had just gotten done playing like uh Ocarina of Time, and then I went into that game next. It's like completely different. It's like, oh my god, like, but such a good game.
Man. I've already looked up
Diddy
the
Kong
price.
Racing.
Oh, Diddy Kong. Were you a Diddy Kong racing guy or a Mario Kart
Oh
kid?
yeah. Oh, Diddy Kong. I mean, I like Mario Kart, but I always prefer Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah. I like how there's the different vehicles and everything. But I think my favorite racing game from then was like Snowboard Kids 1 and 2.
Ah, okay.
Like Chocobo Racing for PS1, and I'm not just biased because it's like FF, but it's so cool. Uh, like the different like weapons or powers you can get like from Mario Kart. Except in this, you can get like fire, and then if you hold off until get another one, you can get Fura and then Furaga if you hold off again. Like such a cool idea. It's really short. There are not many stages, but there's a lot of secrets and unlockables, and I always waited for a follow-up to that game, and it finally came a few years ago, and that's the most disappointed I've ever felt.
Dude, you're right.
Yeah,
So bad.
but I hadn't really played Diddy Kong Racing much until earlier this year. I bought a copy for my oldest son to play because he likes Mario Kart, and yeah, that game's fun. Like, I love how you can choose between like a cart, a boat, and a plane. Like, that's such a cool idea.
Hmm.
And why didn't they make more of those games? I think there's like a DS one, but why didn't they keep making those?
Probably because they realized they were competing with themselves. It's Mario Kart versus Diddy Kong Racing, I guess.
Makes sense.
Well, they could just do like their Coke versus Coke Zero versus Diet Coke. Just because we also have Kirby Air Riders coming, like
Just call it Diet Cart.
Diet Cart. The cool thing about Kirby Air Riders though is like I mean you have multiple types of like stars that you can ride, like not just like just like the basic star, but you have like a wheel, like just like basically like a little unicycle type thing, like a giant like motorized star, like a machine, like wings, all these like crazy things. I think there's even like a food cart, like just like a food truck, like a little box. I don't know. It's
That's
like
cool.
even though I
How?
didn't really have like oh sorry,
No. Go ahead.
like even though I didn't really have like Mario Kart 64 or like Diddy Kong Racing, like if I had to pick like a game from that era that like I would love to play as like a racing, it would probably be Kirby Air Ride. But I guess like with the upcoming one, like it completely defeats that because like it's a lot of enhanced elements of the previous game.
Yeah, I'm looking it up now because I don't have Kirby Air Ride and I've never played it. Um, Looking it up on eBay, it looks like a complete in box copy on GameCube is like around $75 or something like that.
It's not bad.
Yeah. I guess kart racers is something I never really think about as it's a genre I love, but I've always had fun playing a kart racer. I mean, I've even briefly played like a Sonic. What's it called? What's the Sonic one?
It's like
Transform.
Supersonic Racers or whatever.
Sonic Super.
Sonic All Star Racers Transformed.
Yeah, Sonic All Stars. That's right. It's All Star Racing.
They have a new
Like,
one
that's
coming
really.
out, right?
I think so. I have not played Sonic R. That one looks funny. You guys know that one?
Mm-mm.
It was for Sega Saturn, and it's a Sonic game. It's not a kart racer. It's just like the characters running, and it looks really awkward. But it's the same. It's like a kart racer, but they're just running, and it's pretty funny looking. But music's awesome. But
At least it's it's awesome Sonic music.
huh. Oh yeah, yeah,
The option music to Sonic Spinball.
yeah.
That's such a deep fried track. Like that's
It is. I think you like played it a little bit at the marathon too, didn't you?
like just a see if I could find Sonic Spinball options music. I wonder if it'll go.
I hope so.
It does not want to go through.
Uh, that sucks.
Someone commented It's the music version of McDonald's Sprite.
What?
I guess because it's so like it has that like carbonatedness to it. Like it's
Oh.
very like I feel like if you dip your finger in it, like skin would come off.
Well, that's a good thing to ask the chat. What do you think about the options music in Sonic Spinball? Please comment down below.
Listening to this hurts my teeth.
Oh, we should do an episode on just like awful game music.
Oh my gosh, I have so many.
Just be you talking the whole time. The rest
And
of us
just
are
like
on mute.
screaming stuff. That's like the Taz music from like Sega Master System.
I remember that you sent me that one. That's a good. Gosh, that might be
There's
the worst.
There's like two other Sonics. So there's like Sonic the Dark Brotherhood or whatever, and then there's like some like I can't think of what it's called, but it's like another like puzzle game that's Sonic. It's kind of like where it's like Tetris or Columns. Not Mean Bean Machine, but like before that.
Uh, I don't know.
Oh, Sonic Eraser.
Never heard of that. I have to check it out. I actually like games like that too, like Tetris clones. I really like that. You know, it's another great winter slash holidays game to play.
I Am Setsuna.
Well, that too, but I was gonna say Final Fantasy XIII.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, it does near the beginning. There is the snow part, so it fits.
There's literally snow in it.
Yeah, snow's in it the
Yeah.
whole time.
And my favorite part of the story is when you get to the village of Erba, and there's just like crystal dust everywhere, and it looks like snow. Yeah. I think, yeah, I did. First time I beat that game was on New Year's Eve, so it does feel very wintry to me.
Yeah, I remember you like I was playing like EDF 2017 and you were playing that.
I was playing it on this really tiny standard definition TV.
Was that one Bubble Spunkfish?
Yeah,
Oh, I
Bubble
love that TV.
Sponge. I don't know where that TV is. I think someone threw it out. I'm really sad because I wanted to bring that to the marathons because that's like a relic of the past, you know?
Yeah, we should
That
have like a
and-
tribute to that.
Yeah, we should. Someone should name their TV Bubble Spunkfish.
I mean, I do have an extra CRT running around.
There we go. I have a CRT in my office just right above my fridge. I never really use it, but I just keep it there just to remember, you know, the good old days.
Wow, I have my PS2 hooked to mine. Screw you, dude.
Yeah. That's the sad thing is I have all this cool stuff back here, but I mostly just look at it. Tim, I will tell you something you'll like to hear though. Remember how I sold my copy of Suikoden 2
Yeah.
to help with like marathon fund costs and stuff? Well, I got it back.
Nice. So you're playing that right after Tactics, right?
No, I'm not. But it matters to me to have my hard copies of JRPGs.
Oh, same here. Same here.
And yeah. Got a couple other games I sold that I want to get back eventually, but I did get Suikoden 2 back, and maybe I'll play it in 2026. I want to do a backlog roulette episode here.
Oh yeah.
Brandon, do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Have we told you about backlog roulette? Okay. We need to do that. Are you guys in or what?
Yeah, now that I got my PlayStation working, yeah, I'm in.
Maybe.
I mean, I'll do it. I just need to order a copy of Bomberman Jetters and Generations, and I'll be set.
This got you.
Dude, I forgot how fun
like
those games
stalled,
were, man.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have a lot of like GameCube memories or anything like that, but I'm trying to catch up on like generations of stuff I missed out on.
Oh man. That made me think of another game that I played during like the winter time. Baten Kaitos.
Ah, the two Baten Kaitos games were on sale on Switch not too long ago when I picked them up. So I still haven't played those.
They're really good. Well, I mean, the first one at least. I don't know about the second one.
If I had to choose between playing Baten Kaitos and Skies of Arcadia Legends, which should I play?
Guys,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Skies
Yeah.
for sure.
I love the world map design of Skies so much.
Okay. Because my work has this cool thing where every year we can like, if we like do this like health check-in thing and like do different things, we like earn points for gift cards and stuff. And I usually use that for like just like picking up stuff I want, like old games on eBay, because you can get eBay gift cards. And that's what I used it for this year was Skies of Arcadia Legends.
It's awesome.
And I threw it on my shelf. I didn't play it. That's just me.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Well, let's do a backlog roulette and not make it overwhelming. Maybe we'll just do like one game or something. I get overwhelmed, but I want to actually like commit and do it. Just when I actually do commit, like playing Doom, uh, makes me happy. It's like this really good game is like 30 years old, and I finally experienced it, and I'm glad I did. And I have shelves full of crap like that. So, fun discussions like these also kind of help motivate me. So, thank you, gentlemen. Anyway, probably a good time to call it.
Yep. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Don't
Meet
forget
again next week.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff. Woo!
No,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Go play
Just let
old
us
video
know what you
games.
think of- No, just let us know what you think of the Sonic Spinball Options music. And
And
that's
the
it.
Sonic Eraser versus music.
Yeah, one of those.
Ugh.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.
See it.